Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G on EGTV, and we're back again with another video. Today, this is 5 from the 6 Extra. We're going to be doing our Premier League predictions for the upcoming games for game week 1. So do me a favor. There will be timestamps. If you want to skip over to that, you can do that. But in the meanwhile, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to become a channel member. If you want to become a channel member, it does not cost much, and you can just check out the channel member program by pressing join. But before we get any further, we got some debutants in the house, and we got some regulars in the house. So the first one is a debutant, Manchester United fan. You guys might know him from other channel, from his own channel. We got Monty in the house. What's good, Monty?
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being on. Bro, I'm looking forward to it, man. New season, new beginnings. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting season for sure.
Let's see. We got the Raheem Sterling defender, Bice in the house. Bice, how you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm here, bro. I'm here. I'm happy. I can't wait. Premier League football, bro. Raza on the pitch as usual.
There you go. We got the guy who never gets triggered about any City jokes. Patrick, how you doing?
I'm good, man. It's all good these ends, you know. Getting triggered I've seen is a useless thing, and arguing with people also I've seen is very useless. Am I freezing or is it everyone freezing?
You're fine. You're fine.
Because you guys keep freezing. The two of you and Bice keep freezing.
I think it might be your connection because on my end everything's blessed. But let's go to the next person. We got George in the house, Tottenham fan. He thinks Tottenham could win the league.
Wait. Don't introduce me saying that. I ain't said none of that. But
that's crazy.
You already know J4 George, the man who talks with his chest at all times. Yeah, we're gonna do big things, but I don't know about winning the league. It's gonna be a good season.
Okay, and we got Big Six Bands Mons in the house doing his thing. You already know what it is, my guy. Yo, bro, where were you? We didn't get to meet up at the event. I thought you were gonna be there.
Bro, Commonwealth Games trains. Bro, I couldn't even get down and get back. It was mad. It was not. I couldn't get. I'm in Birmingham, innit? So obviously having to get back to Birmingham, it was all just long. And
yeah, it would have been you showed up just to say bye.
Literally. So, but I hope you guys had a good time. It looked good. It looked good for me.
So we got a new Premier League season. We got a bunch of different teams to talk about. But you know what we're gonna do? Everyone's doing their predictions. Everyone's talking about Chelsea, everything else. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start with Arsenal. We're gonna start with the Crystal Palace game. Give us your thoughts on that game and the teams and what you think the result's gonna be. And then we move our way down to every other team. And at the end, once we've gone through the 6 teams, we'll maybe touch on the games that we want to touch on from the rest of the teams. But first, the big game. The first game, the opening night, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Honestly, I know I am excited. You guys are probably excited for the all or nothing. And just in the case that we do drop points, you guys are going to be licking your lips for that. I already know George would be. But what do you guys think about Arsenal, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal at Selhurst Park? It's going to be a tough game regardless because it always is at Selhurst Park. But you know me, guys. I'm never going to doubt my team. I think we're going to go and we're going to do the business. I think we're going to win 2-0, clean sheet, no stress. So you guys let me know what you think. Go. Who wants to go first?
What happened in the last game, ago?
What happened in the last game?
In fact, the last 2 games that you played them.
Where?
The last 2 games you played against Crystal Palace as a whole. They showed you how to play real football. Patrick Vieira, Uncle Pat, he came and he tapped Arteta on his shoulder and said, Who's the little boy now? He said, listen to me. And they showed you on the pitch. Conor Gallagher had a great performance in that second game.
Zaha, he's not there.
He's not there though, bro.
Yeah, wait. That's what I said. Conor Gallagher. That's what I singled him out because he's not going to be there. But Zaha always has a great performance. Eze and Elise are back firing. They've got a good team ready to go. And Crystal Palace at home were never. They pumped us too. I'm sure they had a good performance against Man United.
Did they do a double on City as well? Actually,
they beat City. Selhurst Park is one of the hardest.
You had to drop that in, didn't you? You had to drop that in.
Listen, don't forget about the City.
It's one of the hardest away grounds to go to. So I don't see Arsenal making it easy. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think that it's going to be an even. It's going to be a 1-1.
The first game of the season, boys. First game of the season, fully fit Arsenal, not the same injured team that we had last season with the actual striker. I'm confident that we made enough adequate players to be fully ready for the season. And Crystal Palace away, if this was near the end of the season, I'll be more worried. First game of the season, I'm not that worried. Last season, Brentford, don't forget, we had COVID, we had players out. There was so much issues going on. So understandable. Right now, we've never been so prepared for the beginning of the season. If we lose to Crystal Palace, I have no leg to stand on, obviously, and we messed up. But we should be winning this game, and we should be winning it comfortably, in my opinion.
No, I think you're going to beat them. I think you're going to beat them because Conor Gallagher not being there, I think it's a miss for them. I was watching them do preseason. Obviously, preseason doesn't matter, but that midfield, they've lost somebody who's very good.
Preseason matters for new signings in betting into the team. That is a reality.
Okay, because I have seen I was about to say I've seen teams go bad preseason and still become very great teams. I've seen teams not lose in preseason and have the worst season ever. I'm talking about Leicester last season. But anyway, what I'm talking about is I think by him going back to Chelsea, I think it's a bit missed. Like, who's in that midfield? That midfield is back to being bad. Like, I'm very happy he left because it's him who caused Man City trouble. He was the one connecting between defense and attack. So I think you guys are going to beat them. I think you guys have enough to beat them. Hopefully, before the game, Thomas Partey, as I said yesterday, doesn't get injured, because once he gets injured, your team is done.
Okay, we got Mons in the house. Mons, what are you saying? Because I seen you making some faces when we were speaking. I don't know who you're making the faces about.
You know what it is? I actually think this is a comfortable win for Arsenal, if I'm honest. I think it's just we can't listen. We all do it. When it's positive, we want to look into preseason. When it's negative, we want to say, "Oh, it's just preseason." You know what I mean? Everyone does it. I do it. You do it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get down to the nitty gritty and understand that Selhurst Park is a fortress when it comes to most London clubs. Most London clubs. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone can go there and make it look easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you lot are going to go there and make it look easy. So look, I'm seeing Blake's football saying 4-1. When's the last time you seen Arsenal score 4 goals? This is what I'm trying to say.
I was about to mention preseason. I saw it.
No. We're talking when
in the league. Our last league game against Everton, we scored like 5. So
how many?
Yeah,
times
but that's Everton.
Not even just Everton. Like, I can't, like, when I think 4 goals, I don't think Arsenal. And that's not about, like, and don't get twisted, because you lot don't concede many either. So it's not a thing where, you lot don't score. You're not a team that concedes many goals either. So I just think that this, to me, has a 2-1 written all over it. If anyone even decides to have a brain fart, the pendulum swings on either side. You know what I mean? I look at Eze. Again, Eze looks good. Jesus looks good. Zinchenko looks really good. You know what I mean? Zaha on fire. You know Zaha loving Arsenal, though. Zaha loves an Arsenal. I'm not going to.
And you know what? This season, he has to worry about William Saliba. He has to worry about Ben White. He has to worry about Gabriel. He's not going to have.
Saliba's not starting.
He has to
Are you not worried about that 1v1 with Zaha and Ben White on that right back? When Zaha's running at him,
I'm not.
Ben White's playing right back.
He's got Saliba right behind him. And I think Saliba has enough recovery pace as a centre back, and Ben White defending is actually his key point.
It's more about one-on-one defending against a player like Zaha, who's one of the best take-on players in the Premier League. He might not be a great overall winger, but 1v1 running at a defender, he's going to cause problems. And a player that doesn't even play right back, he's going to get caught on the back foot so many times, and you're going to watch, bro. He's going to take advantage of cutting in.
You know what they forget about as well? Getting forward. Where's the right wing outlet?
Say it again? Bukayo Saka.
No. As a right back, how is your right back going to get forward? Ben White he's not gonna.
Bro, Odegaard fills that space. Odegaard naturally drifts to the right to create overloads with Bukayo.
Where's Tomiyasu? Whatever his name is.
Tomiyasu's a myth. He doesn't play football anymore. He's always injured.
Wow, I thought you looked very. Why?
I like him. Don't get me wrong, but him and Tierney are not reliably always fit. So that's
so he's injured again right now.
Yeah, the man's still injured. It's mad. But
Tierney's injured before the season has started again.
Bro, Tierney has bare issues. I don't know what.
That guy just has to go. He just has to go.
Tierney actually in the documentary yesterday, he opened up about like his mental health issues and his struggles. So it's like there might be even more to just the footballing side also. So we don't even know at this moment in time. But yo, Monty, what you say?
Bro, I'll be honest. Like we know Arsenal being the curtain raise of the Premier League season. That's normally popcorn settings. You know what I'm saying? They've done it last year. Will they do it again? I don't think so. I feel like you man will actually get the job done. I feel like you guys preseason. Like we're gonna have to go back to looking at preseason because I'll be real. Like their new signings look like they've settled in. You get it, and especially the two signings in particular in Zinchenko and Jesus. They know each other already, being at City. Listen, I'm not the one to praise Arsenal like that, but give credit where credit is due. I do feel like they've come good in it, and I feel like they would get the job done. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy game. It won't be like a convincing victory. I don't think it will. I think it'll be very close, but I feel like Arsenal, it will be one of those games where if Arsenal get the first goal, they're going for the win. I'll be real. So it's one of them ones, really.
Yeah. Vice, what you saying just before we move on to Fulham Liverpool?
Should be a comfortable Arsenal win. You know what I mean? The preseason that they had, I can't ignore it because they look free flowing. They look good. I didn't see Fabio Vieira. Is he still injured?
Bro, that guy hasn't kicked the ball yet. So,
that guy is not an Arsenal player, my bro.
This happens all the time. He came and we seen him in a boot. I think he got injured in training or we signed him injured. I don't know what happened.
Bro, telling you, like
he's hard though. He's a baller. We're not gonna act like he ain't a baller.
We still haven't seen the final form yet, so I think Zinchenko slotted in just well. You know what I mean? Jesus looks good. He looks effortless. It just looks effortless. The smoothness of his play. Odegaard, the new captain. It's interesting to see, you know. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So I think it should be it's 2-1 Arsenal because Crystal Palace are gonna make it different, and you know Zaha loves a goal against Arsenal.
Okay. Just before we move on to Liverpool game, smash that like button, people. Don't forget to do that. We got 61 people in the building. We can definitely get you guys getting more likes on this video. It definitely helps the channel a lot. And moving on to the next thing, bro. This is so harsh. How you doing, my boy Monty, like that? How you doing, Monty, like that?
That's crazy. What? Massive.
Oh my God.
That is the biggest violation.
No. Don't worry, man.
Video coming
better.
soon, haven't you guys? Haven't you three got a video together?
Yeah, the biggest.
Yeah. Me, Egal, and AK. That's three.
Bro, that is the violation of the century. Anyways, moving on to Liverpool. Fulham Liverpool. Mont, talk to me. Tell me how you're feeling. Give me your score prediction and caveat it over to everybody else.
4-0, clean sheet, no worries. Maybe we'll see Darwin Núñez. That's about it. I know I have a lot to say about a lot of things, but Fulham versus Liverpool, maybe get Fabio Carvalho in there. Maybe it'll be too emotional. I don't know. There should be no worries there. If we do somehow draw that game 1-1, it'll probably be shock result of the season. I just see that as a quick free. It should be a quick free. We need to be on our way and get prepped.
Is it me or is it Liverpool always get a newly promoted team at the beginning of the season?
Always, bro.
Yeah, they always do.
Always, G.
Trusted to see.
Like, to be fair, I'm surprised we had a difficult game within our first 4 fixtures for once. So it's not a difficult game. Well, yeah, a difficult game in Man United. Always kind of a difficult game.
So is this a conspiracy theory?
No, it usually is.
Conspiracy theory.
Huh?
Is it a conspiracy theory or is it accurate?
No, we've had Norwich twice when they
bro,
both
they always get newly promoted sides.
I think it's the Premier League just being smart, and they need a whipping at the start. They need a big result, and they know Liverpool is the one team to give it out. And as Mont said, it's going to be an easy 3-4-0, and we'll probably see that bum Núñez bang a couple goals because he's playing against Fulham. Let's be real. I think if he gets a start, there's definitely a chance that he's going to score. And Salah's going to have so much fun that game as well.
FPL captain.
Yeah.
FPL captain.
Get stocks in Salah. I wouldn't even say put your stocks in Darwin. I don't know if he starts, but that's your stocks in Diaz. Trent. You stat padding's there, man. And it's not just for us. Like when you don't hit that,
Robo gets an assist as well because I have him in my FPL.
While we're talking about fantasy, if you don't have 3 Liverpool players in for that first game, you're finished. You're finished.
You know what's going to be funny? After all this hype, something just goes wrong, and Aston Villa just happens, I'll be laughing if that happens. If it happens.
There's always one. There's always one. And
that's true. Look at that.
Well, look at Blake football
Leeds.
put.
Leeds gave us a game though. We won that game 4-3. But
United is the easiest game for Liverpool. Wow.
Oh, stop it.
I
man.
mean, yeah, I would say so. But
You
yeah, no,
can't in a
nothing
bad
really
moment.
too much in detail. I just feel like maybe you might see a few of the younger guys get a run out if we can maybe close the game off nice and early kind of thing.
So let me just ask everybody, give me a score line, because I don't think there's too much talking points about the score line in this game. I'm going 3-0 Liverpool. What about you guys?
3-1.
4-0.
I think they'll score.
George?
4-0 easy. I need Trent and Robertson to get assists because I now have them both in my FPL.
True. What about you, Patrick?
I think I'm seeing 5. I think they're just going to enjoy themselves against this team.
Come on, man. Do you know Fulham
Same.
actually have good players and don't
Okay.
do that?
What about
They do,
Pereira?
but I just see.
Panini, bro, Sporting.
And like Pereira.
No,
Okay.
Panini,
While we're
bro.
on Liverpool, I just wanted to caveat one more thing quickly. Liverpool, could they tip City this season, or they need City need to lose Bernardo in order for that to happen?
Even if City lose Bernardo, it's not happening.
Monty, you're gonna no, not Monty. Monty, you're gonna say something. What was it?
Bro, they're winning the league, man. I can't lie. Like, it hurts you to say, United always have that one chant over Liverpool 20 times. I feel like they'll get number 20 this season. I feel like Man City in general, I feel like Liverpool are looking into the season with revenge. Like, they've lost a lot of, like not credibility, but losing the Premier League on the final day, losing the Champions League last season, seeing how the season ended. In my opinion, I feel like they're going to come back and do an absolute mad one. So I do believe Liverpool will win the league. I can't lie.
Wow, Liverpool to win the league. And are you saying this as a tactical decision so they don't get 3 in a row?
No. Bro, either way, it's an L for United. It's either 3 in a row, which is something only United have, or it's 20 times. So, bro, it doesn't matter for us, man. We're still in the mud.
Or it could be Tottenham's third. You never know.
Huh?
It
Did you say?
Listen, people are putting
Is this a wind up?
Listen,
Miguel, who is people? What is
One
people?
second.
I haven't spoken to no Tottenham fans that honestly think we're going to win the league.
I have. I've spoken to 2 or 3 actually.
I've spoken to Deji and
This
I've
is
spoken
ridiculous.
to
bro.
I
And
told
and
Deji,
Ethan
I
as
told
well.
him, this is what I literally had a word with Deji. I told him, I said, bro, you need to stop doing this because everyone else is going to bring this up to me. Tottenham fans said they were going to win the league. We're not winning the league. We're nowhere near it. Stop it.
Okay, are you
please.
going to beat Southampton though?
Of course, Southampton and
That's a
they're
great segue.
whipping boys. So
Oh,
they
that's
smacked
not
Southampton
season.
in 5s and 6s.
No.
Every time
But
they
you
do.
guys seen the
beat
clip
us
of me
last
saying
season,
come
man.
outside Tottenham fans. It was after a Southampton
That was
game.
not one off,
where
George.
they
allow
dropped
me.
Come
points.
outside, Tottenham fans.
It was after a Tottenham Southampton game where they dropped points, and
Yes.
that clip was used out of context because there was no Tottenham fan came on a 45-minute stream. Not one came on, and I was there by myself. I'm like, where are the Tottenham fans? Where are they? It's 45
No,
minutes into the stream, and not one showed up. That's a record.
I
I'm
do
not
think-
worried about Southampton at all. I think it's going to be a very, very easy game. I mean, if you look at our preseason, there's not much to look at and really take much from. We've had a mixture of results. Harry Kane, though, he has been firing, and I'm telling you, this season, I'm thinking he's going to get 25 goals potentially again. Plus, I think he's going to be firing. Southampton's going to be sort of a game where he always gets goals. And you're going to see our left wing flying. Perisic,
25?
what was that? Sorry,
25 goals, you say?
25 or plus. I think he's going to get 25.
done
In league or overall?
I
He's
believe
only
he's
done that
done
one.
it twice. He's done it twice. He scored 29 goals one season. He scored 31 season. So
Wow.
he's done it twice. He's got 3 golden boots. So I expect him to potentially get his 4th this year. And I just think he's going to be firing. I think Southampton's going to be a game where we're going to win 2-0,
Who would he be
3-1.
level with, by the way? Sorry to
One
know. Who would he be
second,
level with? Let me know. What,
If he wins
who
4 golden boots
who would he be level with?
for 4,
Yeah.
I don't. Salah's not got 4, has he?
No. Who
He'll
will he be
be
level
level
with?
with Henry and some other people.
No, just
Henry hasn't got 4. No one's got 4.
Henry's got 4.
Yeah,
I don't believe
Henry's
Henry's got.
4, bro.
I know Henry's got 3.
No, Henry's got 4.
He's got 4 still.
Are you sure? All right. That's fine with me, though. That's fine by me.
Yeah, that's, no,
Someone
I'm
fact
saying
check it, someone fact check it.
it will be level with the great Henry. Well,
Henry
or
had-
just become Henry. Become Henry. When playing the same amount of golden boots, become Henry.
Henry had like 3 European golden boots, like the most goals in Europe.
Oh, man,
But
that's
enough about that.
Oh, come on, man.
One second, one
Allow
second.
Go.
One second. Let's actually talk about this. Does everyone here believe Kane can get the golden boot, or is there somebody else in your mind?
Salah.
It's going to be Salah again.
The Egyptian king, man. Come on.
Salah and his 2 shared golden boots. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask him something? Can I ask him something as a Spurs fan? Can I ask you something as a Spurs fan?
Yeah.
I have a question for you as a Spurs fan. Do you think this season you'll finally win a trophy like this season? Like, are you gonna lift something?
Me personally,
No, it's not. No, I'm serious. Like with the changes, and stuff.
I'm putting the pressure on my team to go out there and do it. I'm not like these Chelsea fans biased when we were talking earlier. They don't like putting pressure on their team. Me, I'm putting the pressure on my manager, my team, my players, and I expect a trophy. And if a trophy,
Which one? Which trophy are you looking after? Which one
I'm
are you
not
looking
really
at?
too bothered, to be honest. We haven't won a trophy.
Yo,
in a
guys,
while. We need to win a domestic trophy, a European trophy, whatever it is. We need to
A
win
European trophy.
And I said, whatever it is, I don't care. We just need to win a trophy, and I
Don't do
demand
that, don't do
that
that.
my
You
team.
Would you take Conference League if you was in? Would you take a Conference League trophy?
No, I would not take Conference League. We couldn't go that far
Wait,
down.
but who are you to
We're
say
in
that?
the
But who are you to pick?
Okay, so
You can't be out here picking.
we're in
Cup
Champions
though. It's
League.
better than the Audi Cup.
We're in Champions
Yo,
League.
that is
why
the
are we
whole
talking
question
about
of the
No,
day.
I'm just saying, picking and choosing is a bit mad.
Potential. You should be talking to
you
Man
can
United
take-
about
take
them
what
trophies
you-
because
take what you
we're playing in the elite European competition. Don't talk to me about those trophies.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You are
have a
there
trophy
you're there
cabinet.
for
Don't
numbers,
do that.
George. You're there for numbers.
You
so
see
we're
that?
not
You
gonna
see this
do
top left corner? They listen to whoa. We don't know about those
Don't-
things. I don't even.
Bro,
You literally memorized
It's
it.
muted. It's muted when I hear that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We
Alright,
literally have a
oh my.
trophy cabinet.
One second. Order. Let's bring it back. The poll question of the day: will Tottenham win a trophy this season? That is the question.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
A Carabao Cup.
Potentially.
They
The
need
only
to
thing
win
they're lifting
something,
Tottenham is
man.
Gallagher.
Like,
No,
what? Yeah, bro.
nothing. No, they're not winning the trophy.
Okay. Man said Gal, and I was like, what? What happened there? But yeah,
They're not
enough
winning
about
that.
that. Guys, bring it back to Southampton. I think Tottenham beat Southampton. I
Easy.
think
Agree,
it's gonna be a decent
3-0.
game. It's gonna be one of those games where it's like Tottenham come out firing, smash them, and then Southampton just have to like rest on their laurels and try their best to keep the score down. So maybe
3-1.
Have you not noticed that all the big teams are televised except one certain team? Have you not
Tottenham.
noticed that?
Are Tottenham not televised?
No.
With 3 p.m. But I can't even lie. If you don't know, this is the first 3 p.m. kickoff we've had in like a year and a half, bro.
Oh, don't do these
Yeah.
facts, bro. Let's do what's going on right
Like,
now, man.
it doesn't mean nothing, bro.
Bruh,
To
man.
be fair though, them man still playing transition and that, so I hear it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You know.
Yeah. No, it's not the most attractive football. I get that. Anyways, moving on.
What?
No, it's-
Wait, what? No. We're not just
Hey,
past
that light
comment
thing was
again.
like,
No, but it's
I
true.
mean, listen, it's
Tottenham
transition.
played.
it's
Wait.
transition.
Last
Oh,
season, we played some of the most free-flowing attacking football that you could see, and the best transition football in the Premier League last season.
Oh,
You played football. You played that football.
Wait. Let's get something straight. What was the best game last season to watch? What was the best game outright? It was Tottenham versus Liverpool. The 2-2 where it was just
because
all out
Liverpool
attack.
had a 16-year-old in midfield, bro.
I was talking about the best game to watch, as in a lot of attacking.
Liverpool versus Man City is still the best to watch all the time.
16-year-old in midfield that never played before.
Hold on, guys. Can we not fall for this? Can we not fall for this? Transition is just a fancy word for counter-attack. Don't let him jinx away into thinking these man bang ball are pretty football. It's you done up City with the 1-2 counter-attack, and that's your thing. That's fine.
1-2
Embrace
counter-attack.
it.
Yeah.
And
Embrace
you know
it.
the sad part is
Embrace
it's
it.
the,
You
it
know
was
the
the
fact-
same
Did you beat us last
culture
season,
that
Mon?
each
Did you
time.
beat
No,
us
you
last
didn't,
season?
because again,
Right.
your counter-attacking thing is like a kryptonite to Liverpool and City, and I'm fine with that. But just don't act like it's attractive. And you
Yes,
man
it is
are
attractive,
watching.
though.
That's not your thing, and it never
When
has.
my team's banging 3-4 goals a week, of course it's attractive. So I don't know what you're
For
on
what a
about.
week?
Who's bought a
Chelsea
week?
goals a week.
Chelsea got more goals than you last
I
season.
run
And
that back.
they have the worst attack apparently. Chelsea are called the worst attackers, and they have more goals than you.
Do you know? I don't want to take this too. We're going too far away.
15 more goals.
We're gonna move. We're gonna
Wait,
move.
guys, back your boys, but they're
We're
telling
gonna
me
move the
scoring
topic
4-3
on,
more
but
goals
before
than
we
50.
do that, people are mostly picking Tottenham to win. But one person here said Southampton 2-0. Another Leicester fan here saying draw. So there are some people out there putting out those results. But of course, they did that for Crystal Palace, Arsenal also. So it's unlikely, but it could potentially happen. Now, this is a different one. Bites. Everton, find a way to get results against you. Frank, you guys are giving him a job. You guys kept him in a job last season. So you're telling me first game of the season, you're not prepared for the season. Everton are god awful.
I'm
They
gonna
lost
say
to an
this
American
right
team.
now, Iga.
One second.
We
Let
are
me
not-
introduce it. You guys both went to America and got beat. So what's gonna happen?
Ikaw.
That is a low.
That's bullying, man. That's
Okay,
bullying.
so all of a sudden preseason counts. It's cool.
This
It's
is
cool.
the Arsenal channel. Chelsea and Tottenham are gonna get it harder than.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Listen, yeah, that guy Frank, he's a fraud, bro. But love him as my club legend as a player. Right here, as a manager, severely overrated, overhyped. His tactics are non-existent, bro. He doesn't know what he's doing. His signings are erratic all over the place. You want to talk about my signings, bro? They have Dele Alli missing tappings over there, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like, his signings have been all over the place. Yeah, he's trying to poach everybody from different clubs. This, that. Guys waiting on Everton Football Club. We all know where Everton are going to end up. We all know. And saying all of that, this bozo will probably try to get a result from a club, bro. It always happens. Everybody Chelsea hates managed to come near either get a draw or a win. But we're going to win, bro. We're going to kick the season off strong. We've seen teams not losing preseason and go on to have terrible seasons. We've seen teams like my team has a rocky preseason go on to win. So I'm just going to say we beat Everton probably 3-0, 3-1. I think we concede first, though. And then everybody starts to overreact, and then we just bam, bam, bam. 3 goals like that.
Anybody, just before we go to super chat, anybody in the chat that feels like Everton or the bogey or Chelsea's bogey team, let me know. I feel bad for Lamps. It's an easy Chelsea win. There you go. Chelsea OG in the house saying that. Big up Chelsea OG for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. You're the MVP of the show so far. Now, a lot of people saying Chelsea win. Guys, anybody see this? Anybody see Everton winning? Because we didn't see it last year.
There's no DCL. There's no DCL.
Bro, he's out, man.
Oh,
So
serious?
there's no
Yeah,
way
man.
Chelsea lose that game.
There's Solomon London, isn't it? Isn't he there?
Solomon.
They're finished.
Yeah.
You're taking
No,
the piss,
yeah.
man. Let's
No
not do this.
Richarlison as well. Them man are done out.
Yeah,
They was getting battered in preseason, man. They like.
They were
I don't think they don't have no attacking outlets. I mean,
They-
Anthony,
they-
But
White
it's going to
McNeil?
defend.
Anthony
They'll
Gordon,
defend.
that's it. They got potentially
White
Iwobi,
McNeil.
Dwight McNeil, but these are just all these average players that just
Moments
they're
in
not-
it. Moments players.
I think they're gonna potentially have a relegation battle on their hands. Potentially.
Okay, no worries.
Who else are they got?
I don't think there's much to actually even talk about some of these games. Some of these games are
I
just
mean, they
gonna
got
be talked about.
Tarkowski, innit? This with Tarkowski.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Oh,
Yeah.
what about Dwight McNeil? They got Dwight McNeil.
Yeah.
But
The signing from a
He's a
relegated
moments player, bro. He's a
why do
moments
they
player.
want Harry Winks, by the way? George, isn't Harry Winks garbage? Like, what's
Oh,
going
and,
on?
Bro,
and
they
aren't they
literally
getting
won.
aren't they getting Gay back as well? Because since he left, they've been shit since Jesus Ghana game left.
He's like,
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's good for him back. Yeah.
is
so
he not like
good for him,
33 now though? He's
No.
not.
He didn't go back because what's his name? That guy went to PSG. What's his name? Sanchez or whatever his name is. He went to PSG.
Oh,
So,
Renato
Idris
Sanchez, yeah.
Yeah, so Idris Gueye might go back to Everton.
Okay.
But I know, there was info of that Onana kid as well that West Ham are in for.
Now West Ham are gonna get him. West Ham are building a basketball team.
He's
They're not-
waiting on Everton, though. Iga.
What?
He hasn't signed off because he's
Everton offered him like
Idris-
80k or something.
Idris
Let's
32,
see
though.
what happens. Let's see what happens.
We better than Decore because Decore ain't doing nothing for them. So
No, Decore. I remember Arsenal fans. We were crying for Decore. Good thing we didn't sign him. Good thing we didn't sign him, man.
Chelsea
Oh,
make
man.
Chelsea gonna make mincemeat of them. Lot.
How many players have you guys seen in the Premier League that do well for, and then everyone's crying out for that player, and your team never signs him? Similar to Basuma, obviously. You never know. Basuma could be the next
Musa
Dembele.
Dembele. Oh my
Musa
days.
Dembele was probably one of the like players that I hated the
I was
most.
pissed that he was at Spurs, you know.
Yeah,
I
because
was
I love that guy. He was amazing. Like the ball would just hit his feet. Doesn't matter where you are, give it to him. He doesn't lose it. It was crazy.
Bad
But
boy
yeah,
player, so.
moving on to United, guys. Anybody have United outside of the top 6?
Don't do
No,
that, man.
no.
What's this
Nah, that's
foolishness?
I
You
think
know
that's
what, yeah?
That's a bit of
You
a
know what?
stretch.
It's not though. Do you know why? Yeah, because West Ham, with the players that they're signing, let's not be honest, they finished above
my
Tottenham.
God, man.
They finished above Tottenham and Arsenal the season before last. This season they had Europa League and they didn't sign enough players for their depth. Now they've gone out and sort of signed quite a few players in the positions that they needed. A big striker to take over, a big striker who's very, very good to take over from Antonio. Let's not take away.
He's
And
very,
Bowen,
very
Brother,
good.
the last time a big striker went to West Ham,
Skamaka, are you mad?
Allow me, bro.
No,
The
he's a
six-
baller, bro. Stop
last
it.
time-
You
Stop
guys,
it.
you guys
Allow
can
me,
see
bro.
He's cold, bro. He's cold. He won't make
No
that
one's
much
saying
of a
he
difference,
didn't.
but he's
for
cold.
a big player, he has some crazy technique. Great
That's
with
not
his
the
feet,
point, though.
and he's
That's
gonna
not the point.
He's
West Ham
as
wait,
far as it goes.
wait. Give me a second, because look, Monts. This is why I know it feels hurts, but Jared Bowen, you saw what he done last season. He can only get better.
He's a bad boy.
What?
That's
He's a bad boy. That's my point. And then yes, Benrahma in that middle. Once he starts creating, it's a problem. And then you pair him up front with Benrahma. It's gonna be mad. Like they've got a crazy front three. Like they're
But
gonna
that's
be
not the point, though.
working good. And I think if Man United relying on Martial, Rashford, and Sancho, 3 players that just
So you don't think we're gonna sign a
Martial-
forward?
hit and miss,
Martial's
very hit and
injured as well.
miss,
What's going
very
on?
hit and miss. I mean,
No.
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
Martial's injured as well, and Sancho hasn't been seen in training. I don't know if you lot.
No,
I didn't
no,
want to
no,
say
no.
it in it.
Guys,
Sancho's
guys,
out for
guys.
the weekend as well.
We need to calm.
Wow.
down.
Let the United fans speak about his club.
Please. Let's get some order here. First and foremost, yes, we're quite light in the forward department, but you act like the window's closed. We still got a while till the window closes. We're gonna make some signings. As far as George saying West Ham are gonna finish above us, they had the opportunity to do that last season when it was horrible, bro. We couldn't catch a win. We'd even win our last game of the season, and they still bottled the top 6. And that was because what? Brighton had to do us a favor after
They had a deep Europa League run.
Nah,
They
it
went
don't
to
matter, bro.
semi-finals.
It don't matter. We was
It
horrible.
matters. It matters, though. It matters.
It doesn't matter because we are not going to be as bad as last season. Like, it doesn't get worse than that. You feel me?
What's the guarantee?
Huh?
What's the guarantee that you won't be worse than last season? Because
Bro, last season, the problems that were in the club, a lot of that, not everything, not every single issue, but a large amount of the problems that were dealing at United last season are not there anymore. You get it?
They finished 2 points below you, by the way. Just
That
2
doesn't
points.
matter.
It wasn't clear.
But like we have a new manager in place. Our players are like the new signings that we've made: Ericsson, Lissandro Martinez, Tyrone Malacia. These players will kick on. You get it? And you're acting like you get me. Like the window's not done, like I said previously. But sticking on to United Brighton, if this was last year's Brighton, I would be scared because they done us last season, innit? You get me? This season, we're looking at Cucurella potentially leaving. The squad doesn't look as settled as you would expect a Graham Potter side to be. I do believe United will win. It might not be emphatic win like a 3-0 or 4-0, but we'll get the job done day one. Like
I think the upset of the game week 1 is going to be Man United versus Brighton. I think Brighton.
Bro, no. It wouldn't. I don't think so. Brighton
Martial,
are not the same team.
No Martial. You still haven't signed Frankie De Jong. Your Mick Fred is going to start.
Bro, we're not signing Frankie De Jong, first of all. Let's get that out of everyone's head. He's not coming to Old Trafford. You get me? That's one. Number 2, we're going to sign a forward. You get me? We're linked with the Salzburg striker at the minute right now. He looks like a good prospect. But again, I can't hedge all my bets on him. All I'm saying is I trust Ten Hag into getting a certain style of play and getting results out of this team.
Wait. Can you do that one more time? Why is Frankie De Jong not coming to United?
Bro, he doesn't want to come to Old. Why would he leave Barcelona? Like, it doesn't make sense.
70
Why would-
million in debt though.
Yeah, but either way, he's gonna get a new if he stays, he'll get a new contract. They have to pay him if he stays. If he leaves, they don't have to pay him. So
They
for
got
him-
they definitely got De Jong's news, G. I don't know what's going on over
Bro,
there.
it's either way, but like, bro, De Jong's married, like he proposed to his missus, like his girl. That man is settled, man. He is staying.
I do have a few questions for you as a Man United fan.
Go on.
So, as it stands, you have 4 like capable forwards in it that they can do a thing. If one of them gets injured, are you like what's going on there? Because obviously Martial is not, he's not going to give you 35 games plus in the Premier League. We all know that.
No, he won't.
Ronaldo is losing the bone marrow in his knees game by game. He's now 30. And Rashford is still a dinner lady. And then the only capable baller left is Jadon Sancho. And then
Elanga.
We're not going to start on Elanga because I actually think Elanga's okay, but everyone calls him the Man United Walcott. Like, all of a sudden, he's lost his ratings in one preseason when he was the only shining light last season for you, man, going forward. So my question to you is, should you not sign a forward player? And it's quite late. When I say it's late-ish in the window because the season's starting. So whoever you sign is not getting a preseason. So let's get that one out there. Yeah. What happens going forward for you, man? Because you sold Lingard.
Bro, he's not okay. As far as our attacking options are concerned, personally, I didn't want Ronaldo to continue the season. I wanted him out because I feel like last season as a United fan, bro, I was defending Ronaldo till the cows were mooing, bro. I was head over heels. That is my goal. That is my club legend. You get it? And if, like, let's say Suarez was to come back to Liverpool for a season, you're gonna enjoy the nostalgic value, watching him live in stadiums and stuff. You get it? Now looking forward to a new season, a new manager. Like, we're trying to move on now. I'm not like, especially with what's happened after the Rayo Vallecano game when he was leaving the stadium early and stuff.
Everyone did though, but I don't have to put that on Ronaldo.
No, but for me, it's like, bro, like as Ten Hag said, like you're there to support the team, and he was in the match day squad. He played. So for you to leave is very like disrespectful.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. So for me, I feel like the discipline already United haven't helped Ten Hag because Ronaldo, we've been knowing since like February United are not making top 4. You get it? So since we've been knowing this, Ronaldo could have looked at any other option them times. Why did he announce like a week after, just before the season ended? Oh, I'm gonna leave, handed my transfer request. It was a bit weird, but
because he cares about himself. He cares all about himself.
Bro, it's poor management from everyone. And I feel like at this moment in time, I feel like United haven't helped Ten Hag at all because we was meant to make a few more signings in the attacking department, such as Anthony and so on and so forth. I'm not really a big fan of Anthony. Like, I watched the Eredivisie and he's not what we need in it. Like, I've been saying this a lot to a lot of United fans. Like,
similar to Sancho. He's too similar.
Bro, he's very similar, bro. And he can't make his own shot. He's not a goal-scoring winger, like a type of winger like Saka, for example, who will take the ball and run at defenders, He's not going to give us that. So I didn't want him personally. You feel me? I feel like as attacking options go, we need another forward. Obviously, it's quite clear. But like you said, if we don't sign anyone, bro, it'll be a tough season, bro. I'll be real.
Let me just bring it back quickly. Everybody here, Jay and Patrick and Boyce, I want to ask you guys, Manchester United, do you believe they have where do you rank their defense in this league? Do you rank their defense like out of the top 6? What do you think? Do you think
I can't wait. Can I just ask what is the starting back for? Because I'm still confused.
Starting back
be
four is De Gea, Malacia left back. It will be Maguire and Lisandro Martinez and Dalot right back.
No Varane?
Nah.
No Varane.
Why not? Is that your choice or what you think?
No. United will not play Varane, bro. Like, bro.
Champions League, Varane. Champions League.
Bro,
no, basically they have to pay Varane a ridiculous amount per game or something.
Nah, not even that, bro. It's not even that. Bro, he doesn't see the way he plays, bro, preseason, that guy can't make part, like he's not comfortable on the ball.
No, Varane already.
No, he's a great defender.
No, he's not.
Defender.
Stop it.
No, he's not.
No. I'm saying
He's a good one, bro. He's a good one.
I'm talking about
Can't say
like
he's
within
not.
our defensive squad, like the players that we have in our team. He's a great option. But with how Ten Hag wants to play, bro, it's gonna be Lisandro Martinez left centre back, Maguire right centre back. You get it?
Do you know the problem with that back four for me is there's a lot of mistakes in it. There's a lot of individuals and there's a lot of players that you can just tell that aren't gonna gel. Maguire, we all know what to expect from Maguire. There's no point in even talking about him. He has about 50 mistakes in him a season, and he's always doing stupidness. But I think you've got too many new players in there. Lisandro Martinez, Dalot, and Malacia. That they're three players that are gonna have to gel with Maguire, get used to his movement and his crazy. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is for me? Is Maguire's craziness and his sort of he loses his head too much where he just steps out of position. Those three players being young and players that aren't experienced playing for Man United first team, they're gonna have so many problems with that, and I see so many problems.
He thinks he's a midfielder. That's the issue. He thinks he's a midfielder.
Like Tottenham, Liverpool, Man City are gonna have fun. Basically, I'm not
going to discount their defense straight away. I think what I will say is that people aren't giving Varane the criticism he deserves. He's a 50 million Champions League 4-time winning legacy kind of.
We didn't spend 50 mil, but carry on. 50. How much? 30, 40? How much did we spend? 35, close to 40.
35, as I said. After the conversions and all the add-ons taken away, listen, we can do what we want to do with Varane, but for the caliber of player he is, to come in and not have had an effect on that Man United defense is shocking. We don't talk about it enough. Especially for Man United, the biggest club in the Premier League. We magnify everything you guys do. I'm surprised Varane hasn't been highlighted.
The highest paid centre back in the league, by the way.
He was carried by Ramos. Everybody knows that. He was carried by Ramos. We all know that.
Guys, I think highest paid player in the league.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
well, but you also have to remember the season that he came into the team. Bro, we had 3 managers when he was in the team. He had a lengthy injury when he was at the Nations League final. So it hasn't been a great settling period for him. So for me, I do look at this season as a season of, bro, you need to perform.
But Monty, do you know what it is? I'm not even, for me, even if he was like adequate or like a bit above adequate, I'll be like, you know what? I don't really have much to say about him. Give him another season. And we will give him another season. He is on fraud watch. Let's not get it twisted. He's on fraud watch. But what I will say is that a defender of that caliber, you need to come in and look the best, because at least look better than everyone else. At least go, yo, this guy ain't getting no help. Everyone else around him's a bum.
Yo, I hope everyone knows.
He looks like a bum like the rest of them.
I hope everyone knows. We did a top 10 centre back show and he didn't make it. He was actually on the outside.
He can't make it. He can't.
Listen, you had Romero in there. You have Chelsea centre backs in there.
He had Konate in there.
You have Konate, Matip, and thing that could potentially be ahead of him.
Bro,
you also
top
have
10. He's in the top 10.
Three City.
He's not as far down as people. Like, give him the criticism. He doesn't deserve the praise that he's been getting, like from United fans.
No, but it's not ridiculous to say he's not top 10 based off his performances last season.
Yeah, like
even Ake.
Is it safe to say he's not built for the Prem?
No, he is. I believe he is. It's just that he needs to be in a set.
That's just up to
let's be honest. Man United,
we can't be judging him after we had 3 managers in one season. No player looked good apart from
a world-class player, especially a world-class defender.
He's a world-class centre-back, bro.
He was injured. Like, I'm not saying that he's a bum, but I'm saying he was injured. Plus 3 managers in a season, bro. No one.
These are big things that factor into players' performances. You know,
he's got a World Cup. He's got a World Cup.
Bro, these are facts. There's a reason why. Bro, we finished lowest. Bro, we had the worst points tally in our Prem history. Like, let's not lie here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but again, excuses for world-class players should not be running.
Bro,
there's a bit. You're a world-class. People were saying
tell me what player stood out. What defensive player stood out on our team?
Yeah, let me put this into perspective. When he came to the Prem, he was literally the second best behind Van Dijk. That's what I was hearing. He was in that Rudiger, Van Dijk, Thiago Silva. He was in that combo. He walked into the Prem in that combo.
Alongside
No.
Where was Diaz in this combo? Where was Diaz?
Diaz is actually third.
We're not gonna act like Varane didn't walk in as the.
By the way,
the top
there's
5
no
Premier League
debate.
centre backs.
Bro,
There's no debate.
he had a
One
good
second.
start.
One
Let's
second.
not lie.
Let me just tell you the list. Okay. So you have number 1, Van Dijk, no debate. Thiago, Ruben Diaz. Then I think 4th was Laporte. 5th was Matip.
No.
5th was Matip. I'm telling you.
How dare you?
5th was Matip. 5th was Matip. 6th was Koulibaly, right? If I'm not mistaken. 6th was Koulibaly. And then I'm just going to pull it up right now. Going through the rest of it. Wait
a minute. Was Koulibaly just given that thing because, as Mont's saying, just because he's coming? Because we're going to watch him.
Koulibaly, then Romero. Stones, 8. Then you have Gabriel and Konate, 10.
What does Koulibaly just? Why is he in this list?
Koulibaly's on this list because of his body of work in Syria. When he comes over,
what is going on?
I think we have to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. That's the issue.
Are we judging them on the Premier League?
Koulibaly comes into this league and he's not top 5.
So wait. We're saying Koulibaly is not that guy.
Wait, Koulibaly's not top 5.
No, in the Prem.
Is this what we're saying?
I'm not saying Koulibaly's that guy.
Guys. Let's not be silly here. Don't be silly here. No. Koulibaly is 100% in that list in the top 5. What are you on about?
Yeah, but he hasn't played in this league yet.
No. Do you know why? Look, we're not going to do this. Romero came from Serie A. He was the best defender there for that season when he was there. He came in and he showed you guys there's no difference. He'll come here and prove it. Koulibaly's not going to have no...
guys.
How can he
been doing it? He's been world class for like 5 years, and you're telling me he's gonna have a trouble.
I don't know about very good centre back. I don't know about world class.
Wait. I'll come back to you. One sec. Vice, everyone, one
He hasn't kicked a ball in this league. Why are you ranking him in the Premier League?
Everyone, stop what you're doing and hit that like button right now. We're bringing you grade A content, but don't forget that right now. But bring it back.
Listen, guys, wait. What is the basis for the list? Is it the overall work or is it the Premier League?
No.
Yeah, please.
This was how the list was made. This was how the list was made. Everyone was asked on their opinion to rate the players from 1 to 10 in centre backs in the Premier League, and we then took all the everyone's opinions, gave them point scores from 1 to 10, and the person with the least points would be categorized in that order.
Okay, I hear that, but you're talking for a guy that has not played a single Premier League minute. So
exactly.
Okay. Let me give you an example. If Mbappe hasn't played a single Premier League minute, he comes into the league. Where does he rank in the top 10 Premier League players?
You're not putting him in it.
Bro, you can't make
it. You're not putting Mbappe in the top 10 in the Premier League.
We're talking Premier League list. No.
I'm sorry. Wait, you guys are getting this confused. You can have a Premier League list with a player that has just joined the Premier League. He doesn't. No. He doesn't.
The performances he hasn't done.
Anyway, the Premier League list is a forecast going into this season.
Varane, look at Bice. What are you saying?
Nah, bro, this is outrageous.
No, you guys are outrageous. Of course, he's
I think Varane is nowhere near that list. Premier League, I can on my life.
Okay, where does Haaland rank?
Do we move?
No, it's general. It's not just Premier League. It's general.
This is not for you. This is not for you. Patrick said he doesn't rank Mbappe in the top because he hasn't played yet. Where does Haaland rank in Premier League strikers?
Nowhere at the moment.
Thank you.
That doesn't make sense.
The list is about.
No. Okay, let me land. I'm not going to rank somebody in the Premier League and I haven't seen them play in the Premier League yet. I'm not going to do that.
So Patrick, are you saying look what we said to Varane? Because Varane would have walked in and maybe a top 5 centre back in the Premier League, Man United.
That's what that's the mistake people made.
So now look and a year later, we've now not put him in the top 10. Is that why you said you need to wait until they kick a ball?
Yeah, we have to wait before we put somebody in. Somebody says top 2. Top 2 with what? He hasn't I don't get it.
Yeah, because you're basically saying because anyone can flop in it. I hear it because anyone can flop.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Also, there's so many players that come and then they stay at the same level, so you can't take
it away from everyone because there's some flops that come in. Sit back down, Bice, please. because this is outrageous.
Monty.
Your argument for Koulibaly is Serie A performances.
So wait.
And we're talking
So
Premier League.
wait.
And Monty and Europa League performances.
Okay,
Hold
but
on.
anyway,
Okay,
it's not Premier League.
Because
I'm
you
not
might
lying.
Van Dijk
I
was
ain't
just
lying.
10 games before you got him.
Yeah.
And
I
then
ain't lying.
remember
Let's
that
hear
he
from
just
Bice.
won
Let's hear from
AFCON.
Bice.
What are we doing?
I ain't lying.
He won AFCON too, bro.
It doesn't matter.
Check
But
Man, what the World Cup? What's your
Kouyaté won
point?
AFCON. Check
What's
Kouyaté
your
won
point?
AFCON. Allow me.
Okay,
Allow
people,
me.
stop it. My point is, I think you can rank people in the top 10 in the Premier League when they join the Premier League, right? For example, I personally put Haaland as one of the top 5 players in the Premier League next season. I genuinely believe he'll be those guys. And he hasn't kicked the ball yet in the Premier League.
Players.
If Mbappe came in the Premier League right now, he would be the best player in the Premier League.
Not strikers.
How?
Egal,
Where is Mo Salah De Bruyne? Come on.
Egal, you need to rewind just a second.
You were doing
Top 5
so well.
players.
He was
doing
doing
so
so
well.
well,
Top
bro.
5
You were
Players
players.
doing
are
well
strikers.
there. Did you
Players are
wait?
strikers.
He walks in over Kane. He
No,
walks
but
in over
what we're
Salah.
comparing
Over
is
KD, bad boy.
Listen,
Crazy.
I believe it. But
we're
hey,
comparing Koulibaly and Varane. Yeah, one has played an entire season in the Prem. One hasn't played.
bro,
a
we've
single
moved past Varane. Wallahi, we moved past
Well,
Varane.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Well, I'm tired.
Varane is done.
Varane
Bring
is
it back to
tired.
Man City,
All
guys.
jokes aside, Varane
Good
is
segue.
tired.
Good
Varane's
segue
tired.
to City, guys. City, West Ham. Let me ask you guys. Forget about City for a second. Just West Ham. Do we rate West Ham to the point where we can say West Ham could get into the
Nope.
top 6?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do West Ham? Do
They
West
was
Ham?
in the top 6 the season before last. Stop underrating.
Also, who's a better player, Declan Rice or any midfielder that Manchester United have, Arsenal have?
Oh, are we doing this?
Wait, no. Wait, I
Miguel.
want to address this
Miguel.
really quickly,
You-
Egal. I saw your
let's do
tweet.
this.
I saw your
You're
tweet.
very
I-
smart. You know what you're
I
doing.
want to know.
Crazy
I want to
tweet.
know.
You're
I
very
want to
smart,
know.
you guys. Stop
I
this.
want to know.
I
I
like
you want that Thomas Partey debate to come out again.
No,
Yes,
we're gonna do
he
it.
does.
We're gonna
He
do
does,
it.
and I want to
Before we
start
do
it.
that,
I want to start
before we do that, everyone just give me your score predictions. I say 2-1 City. I think it's gonna be a tight game.
2-0 City. 2-0.
Because at this point, the score predictions are pointless. It's actually the
Like
conversation
2-1,
around the game.
3-2. I think it's going to be a very tight game. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. 2-1, 3-2. But City will win.
Okay, so before we move on to the Declan Rice conversation, Mons, what's yours? City?
3-1 C.
3-1. Okay,
Right, come on.
and then Bice, what's yours? Talk to me about City, West Ham.
4-1, Manchester City. I think 4-1, yeah.
Okay, 4-1.
Hey, stand back up, man. Stand back up.
So now, before we do that, just to let you guys know, Leicester, Brentford, I have Leicester to win. Newcastle, Forest, I have Newcastle to win. Leeds, Wolves, I think Wolves are going to win. I think Wolves are going to win that game.
Wait,
then,
did you just ignore the only City fan in the panel?
No. I'm going to bring it to you in a second. And then Aston Villa, Bournemouth, I think Villa are going to win. But Patrick, talk to me. What are you saying about City before we move on to Declan Rice?
I think we're not prepared before. We're not as prepared as before again. And every time we're not prepared, it's either we just fluke the first game and score a lot of goals, or it becomes a Spurs game, or the other games where we draw or we narrow. I have a feeling we're going to struggle a bit in this game because West Ham, they've kept the same team that were playing together during preseason. They played more games than us, and I think it's just going to be a 2-1. I think it's going to be a 2-1 because I'm just not sure. I've been watching us in the preseason. Haaland only played 45 minutes when he was in America. Then he played the game against Liverpool. People are not on his way. I can't say it now. Okay, they're not on the same wave, and they can play. Every time he makes a run, they can get him. So I think it's still going to be a preseason game for us. So I think it's not going to be a big score. It's going to be like 2-1 because West Ham are not mugs. Away West Ham is difficult for City sometimes.
Okay. Now moving on to the Declan Rice conversation before we end the stream. Right?
Versus Partey.
No, it's not just Partey. This is what we're gonna do: Declan Rice versus Chelsea's midfield versus Arsenal's midfield versus basically the top 6 besides Liverpool and City. So the other 4 teams from the top 6.
Declan Rice walks into every single midfield in the Premier League, apart from potentially Liverpool. I don't think he takes Fabinho's place, and I don't think he takes Rodri's place as a DM in
But
either
he's
of
not
those
a
teams.
DM.
don't
though.
want
So what's
it.
your
But
point?
he's not a DM, yes, so he can play next to them. But it
But he's
depends.
not positioned
I
in that
personally,
deep
I
midfield
personally
role.
don't. I don't see you playing Fabinho and Rice next to
He
each
makes
other.
into Liverpool's team.
I don't see that. I don't see them playing that. I don't see Klopp playing that. So
No, he doesn't.
People in the comment section, let me know. Does Declan
no,
Rice
just
Wait,
wait. I
wait,
want
wait.
to.
Henderson's place. Henderson's place. Henderson.
Pardon?
You wouldn't have Rice
Does he
over
take
Henderson.
Henderson's place?
Not right centre mid. No, not right centre mid. No way. For me, Declan Rice got to play deep line midfield role, breaking up play, breaking the lines if he needs to.
But
See when he gets forward. You see,
It is his
no.
game.
You see when you play for the top 6, it's a step up in quality. He's not gonna look different to everyone else in the midfield. He's a normal fish in a bigger pond.
He's
That's
not.
what's
He's
gonna
not.
happen.
Exactly, bro. Like,
That's
Declan
not gonna happen.
Rice
He's
is-
literally been one of the
Like-
best midfielders in the
Oh
Premier League
man,
for the past few
yeah,
seasons.
honestly,
Bro,
I don't think he. I don't even think he gets into
counter-attacking
Chelsea's
team where
midfield.
he's just advancing the ball
I
into
don't-
space and laying it off.
Yeah,
Look,
like
1 second, let me just
He
clarify.
can't play with the ball for England or for West Ham, bro.
Let me just clarify. J4, George, why did you say every team in the league or bar 2 teams?
Just barring the top 2 teams. I honestly think Declan Rice, people are trying to. Me personally, I wasn't on the hype train at the start of last season. I preferred Calvin Phillips in the Euros. I think he had a better Euros than him, but I still knew that Rice had a very good season the season before that when he took them into the Europa League. And then this season, when it mattered for them, he was turning up for West Ham in the big games, carrying for them, creating big chances, scoring big goals. And apart from that, his all-round game has continued to improve. He, for me, was, barring Rodri last season, the second best midfielder in the league. I think he
I don't even
outperformed
think he was
everyone.
better.
What about Fabinho?
He had a better season than
What
Fabinho.
about Bernardo Silva?
Honestly, he's not a
Did he?
better player, but he had a better season.
He didn't have a
I'm talking
better
about
season.
centre-mids.
What
I'm
made
not
him have a
gonna
better
He had a
season?
better
I'm not
season
going to
than
compare him
Bernardo
to
Silva.
Bernardo Silva, who plays a bit further up the pitch.
But what made him have a better season than
So-
Fabinho? Like what made him? What was better?
He was more consistent. He outperformed him, and what he done for his
That's a
team.
lie.
That's simply that. I just think that
Right, bro.
what he done for West Ham. You're trying to say he's a normal fish in a small pond.
No,
or what?
I think you're normalizing what Fabinho does.
George, did you?
I'm not normalizing.
All right.
Again,
Where were
so-
West Ham going?
We're
into
talking about
January?
Premier League. We're talking about Premier League season, right?
No, but you're going into January, bro. He couldn't do anything wrong, bro. He was doing well, everything, this and that.
How many games did Fabinho lift
He
last
was
season?
basically non-existent.
Wait a minute. Did you just call him world class? Somebody just called him world class.
I
Wow.
I
Okay.
didn't say Rice was world class.
No,
I think-
somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat.
I think he's getting close. He's getting closer and closer to that level. But
Declan Rice
just
is world-class.
to end on it, yeah. Just to make my final point on Rice, yeah. What you said, Igal, trying to compare him to Partey. Partey had his first season was horrible. Let's get one thing clear. He had a horrible first season. Rice was better than him that season. And then last season, he had a 10-game run. He had a 10-game run since when he came back from AFCON. And just before AFCON, he was good for about 5 games. Came back, looked rubbish, had a 10-game run, and then was rubbish and injured for the rest of the season. So you can't compare him to Rice, who's been consistently good for 2 seasons, and he was available the whole season. Partey has not had a better Premier League career than Rice has, or even a better past 2 seasons. Don't compare them as players. Rice is
Those are facts. So on Partey. Yeah.
Forget about
I think the
Partey as
Fabinho one's a stretch, though. I think you're
Forget
stretching.
about Partey as a person, but I genuinely do believe Partey is a better player than Declan Rice. You could say availability and fitness might be an issue, and that's why you have him ahead of him.
But has he been better though? I don't think so.
I think he
Been
has.
better.
Throughout the stretch where he was fit and available last season, he was better than Declan Rice. The fact that he's
So you're
not
doing a
always fit-
Pogba on his day
the
thing. You're
fact
saying
that,
on
the
his
fact
day
that
he's
he's not
better.
always fit and available is the reason why we judge him and knock him down. But if this guy played 30 plus games one season, everyone would be
Well, that's a
fully
big
seeing.
if when Rice was already
And
doing
I
it.
think this is a better Partey than what he was at.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Remember when Arsenal fans used to talk about Diaby all the time? Oh, if he was fit, he'd be one of the best centre mids
Forget
in the
about
league.
fitness. Forget about
It's the same
fitness.
shit, man.
Forget about fitness. When he played as that lone 6 in our system last season, near the part where we were playing well, I'm telling you, this was the best Thomas Partey I've seen at Arsenal, and I think it's more difficult to play as a lone 6 than to play in a double pivot. or to play in a way that Chelsea play, where they have two midfielders. That is very difficult. Also, to the way City and Liverpool play, having that single lone DM. You know what
you're saying Partey's had a better Premier League season than Declan Rice.
No, you can have a better season, but I still believe Partey is a better player. You can have a better season as a footballer, but I can still believe you are a better player. For example, there's players who have had better seasons than some of the top players. For example, you had a season where I think it was Leeds' striker, Bamford, had a better season than majority of the players. He scored like 17 goals. Is Patrick Bamford now better?
But the other guy has a higher ceiling. I think Rice will get better.
Why are you holding your nose? Why are you holding your nose? Like,
that's a smelly take, my
you
guy.
fart or something? Like, what's up?
No, that's a horrible man. Man said
no, but what he's saying is he thinks Partey's a better player, but Rice had a better
Well,
season.
He's
no,
not proving it over 2
that
seasons.
has-
playing
no,
for
because
Arsenal.
that's
all
ifs.
you're
There's a lot of
saying,
ifs, man.
all
You
you're
know what I'm
saying
saying?
is,
There's hella ifs.
all you're saying is,
Say that again.
all you're
Hella if.
saying
Hella ifs with what
One
Igal's
second,
saying.
one second. Forget
How
about
is
the
it
ifs.
if?
Forget about the ifs. Who is a better player? Who has a better passing range? Who has better ability? Who has better overall? Who's more of
Partey's a better player than
total
Rice.
package?
No.
Is Thomas Partey. My question was not people saying, "Oh, Declan Rice is more available, hence why he's better."
Hold on. How about
People
this?
believe that Declan Rice is a better footballer and player overall than Thomas Partey, which I disagree with.
How about this? Is Konate better than Varane?
Konate as a footballer, yeah.
Is Konate better than Varane? Is he a better defender than Varane?
Is who's the better defender? Konate.
Is Konate a better defender than Varane? Let me know. I want you know, Monty. I want you to answer this. Is Konate a better defender?
Yes.
He's not, bro.
He is.
He's not, bro. He's had a better season. He's had a better season. He's had a better season, but after one bad season from Varane, are we gonna say that?
Yo, Bryce is gone. Bryce, where are you going? Come back. Bryce, come back.
I think Konate needs to have another better season.
Yo, he actually left the building. I've never seen this.
Nah, man.
Do you man think Konate's a better defender than Varane?
What happened?
Bro, yeah, man.
No. Do the rest of you not think that Konate is a better defender than Varane?
No.
Why does Bryce keep leaving?
Right, so George, you know that he has to play longer.
This is why.
One season isn't enough to say that, Alai.
One season's not enough, but 2 seasons is for me. And if Partey's been bad for 2 seasons, then that's enough for me. What's
going on here? Konate better than Varane.
Today's wild.
Bryce,
I feel like I can look at
I'm not the one saying it.
It's
No,
ridiculous.
I'd rather have Konate in my team, 100%.
Okay. Bro, this is crazy.
Whoa, wait. So you lot are telling me, yeah? Like, listen, I love Varane, but Konate for me has showed more than Varane has for United in the Premier League. So for me, it's like, okay, what can we do?
Okay. Moving on.
Nah. I don't like this.
Moving on. Final point, guys. If Bernardo Silva is sold, do we still see City winning this league?
Hell no. Hell no.
It depends on who they get to fill in.
Hell no.
Yeah. He's not for sale.
Their league title charge doesn't
Patrick,
affect
don't
on
do
whether
that.
Bernardo's there or not.
But they always get quality replacements. If he goes, who do they put in? Who else can they get?
Oh, you think
I've heard that they're interested in Bernardo.
Hold on. Do you man think there's Bernardo Silva quality in the market?
They don't need Bernardo Silva quality in the league.
Bernardo Silva quality in the market.
James Maddison, that's it.
No.
If you don't lose Bernardo Silva, panic station.
Did you say James Maddison?
It's not played on paper, my guy. It's not played on paper. It's about
Who said James Maddison? Who said
no,
that?
I said that's the quality that's available. I'm not saying he's level 2. I'm not saying he's Bernardo Silva level. I'm just saying
panic
that's the
stations.
level.
Go get that. Listen, Patrick, go get that fucking left back. You're in trouble, bro. Go get that fucking left back.
You don't start this. You guys do this all the time, and then we end up. Do you know what? These guys do this, and then we end up playing a midfielder as a left back and still beat you.
Get it done.
Are we going to see Nathan Ake play left back next season?
As I said, you lot still act like you're not the favourites. You have signed the hottest prospect on the planet, and you don't want to play victim. Win this prem and start.
I'm not playing victim. I'm confident because we've beaten you with other left back before.
I know that ain't man's talking about playing victim. when
Make
you
sure.
have been finishing 1 point behind these guys for years.
I don't
You
play
need to get
victim.
another
I
frame.
don't play victim. I was screaming Jurgen Klopp, Jurgen Quad from January. I don't hide,
Jurgen,
You were posting also on tweet.
bro. Like, man, can never say I've hit it, bro. I've been screaming Jurgen Quad even when we due to Spurs, bro.
fair.
I've been saying invest them stocks.
Fair.
Gal, walk on with the poll.
Patrick, just know, bro.
CFC to win the league.
Hey, don't try it. Don't even try it. Don't even try it.
CFC to win the league.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Nah.
Don't even try it.
I'm just saying. I don't know why I put Tottenham.
Advice, what league title? Yeah, charge.
No.
What?
No. Listen, I'm getting told Tottenham are in the mix, Chelsea in the mix. I know Mo's saying Arsenal's in the mix, but I don't believe Arsenal are in the mix.
Yeah, Chelsea and Aubameyang, they'll do it.
Who said Chelsea's in the mix? Earn up.
Liverpool are definitely in the mix. Manchester City are definitely in the mix.
Yeah,
but
forget them
Tottenham
two.
and Chelsea. If we do a poll right now, Tottenham and Chelsea deserve to be in that poll. Do they not?
No, only Tottenham, not Chelsea.
I'm hearing Todd Bowley's is willing to spend up to 300 million. So why are Chelsea not in?
What has he done? What
Why
has
are
he
they
done?
not in it?
Barcelona have
What has he
hijacked
done?
every move.
They've spent 150 million already,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Bro,
And wait. They're bidding for Fofana 70 plus. Literally, they're preparing a second bid. So that's going to be 200 plus million.
But
Plus
we already
bringing in,
told you guys that
plus
that's
bringing
too
in
much.
another attacker.
No,
You
we
guys
already
have
told you.
to put the pressure on.
The next
300
attacker
mil
won't be coming
down.
this window. He won't be coming this window. Next
won't?
year. It's coming
Okay,
next year.
guys, we're gonna have to wrap it up. Let's just end it off. Everyone just say their title winners right now, and we keep it moving. Who is it?
Blue side of
City?
Manchester.
Man City. Man City.
Manchester City,
Man
man.
City.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Ooh,
So
Okay.
unconvincingly.
there you go. And I'm gonna go Manchester City also. Big up to everyone who came on. Big up Bice, Monty.
Big out. Can I
Juan.
shameless plug?
Yeah, of course.
I'm about to go live, like literally in like 5 minutes, to do a fantasy Premier League kind of like show. So if anyone wants to join that, any of you guys are welcome. If you want the link, just kind of a thing where you can suggest what team you would use, availabilities, players you can jump in, and obviously we've got the league.
I've just redirected it to your channel, so everyone's gonna be automatically headed over, anyways.
Shameless, Mons. Shameless.
Don't worry.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, it's gonna redirect you directly. So when you go there, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. We also got J4 in the house. Yo, when you bring Do-Right Diaries to the YouTube, man?
You know what, man? I don't know if it's gonna hit YouTube, but I'm gonna make a TikTok page for it, especially. So it will be returning on Saturday. If you don't catch it on TikTok, you'll see it on my Twitter anyway.
This
Do-Right
time,
Diaries is great, man.
this season, if you beat Man City, I want to hear it. Hey, I want to hear that. and then Patrick, how you doing, man? Over 1,200 subscribers. Let's go, bro. Road to 2K. How you feeling?
I'm okay, man. I'm just enjoying this YouTube thing. You know, I came back better, happier, doing features, and appreciate the invite as always.
No worries. I big up everyone in the chat. Really do appreciate it. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Today was a great show. Got a little wild, but yeah, have a good